Yo, what's going on, everybody? 2K here. Welcome back to another NBA 2K17 MyGm episode with the Dallas Mavericks, and today is going to be the trade deadline. Yes, the trade deadline is here, and we're going to take a look at this team. So obviously the last episode we made tons of trade with this team. We brought in Robert Covington, we brought in who else did we bring in? We brought in Channing Frye, a nice little stretch forward that's going to be taking a look at our team stats as well as the standings. So taking a look at the standings here, we are not in playoff contention quite yet with the 25-32 record. Kind of a bad stretch over the last 10 games. We're around a 500 team, but if you look at it, we're only around 4 or 5 games out of the playoff push. And with some of these trades I have in mind, it could make us over the top and even be in contention for an NBA championship. So let's take a look at the player stats. Hassan Whiteside, 16 points, 13 rebounds. 13 rebounds, 16 points, just crazy numbers, 3 blocks per game. He's just doing it all on the court. Great acquisition of Hassan Whiteside. Zubox, the guy that's been coming off the bench, he's probably going to win 6th Man of the Year, 13-8, also giving us around 2 blocks per game. Dennis Smith, 12-7, Avery Bradley, 12. So I really like Zubox. This was a guy that we traded for that it was just going to be a guy that we kind of saved cap space for, but this guy is showing that in his age, how tall he's. I think he's 7'1". He's going to give us a lot of that defensive presence. He's going to give us a lot of that rebounding. And I'd like to pair him up with Hassan Whiteside, but one of them would have to play power forward. And I'm not sure which one will. Because you put both of those, they're both 2 of our best scoring big men. Not even our big men, 2 best scoring players on our team. And that means we're probably going to have to make a trade here. So Dirk, even though he's still in the starting lineup, let's take a look. He's averaging 12-6. His numbers are still ridiculous, but obviously a big downfall from last year. But he still has couple more games to get that up to last year. But Seth Curry, I like our bench. I think Yogi, Seth play well off of each other. Stephen Logic cracked a spot in the bench rotation, and then Gerald Henderson. Channing Frye is not going to get any minutes, as well as Miles Bridges, the guy that we drafted early. We drafted him a lottery pick, and we thought he was going to be something special, but with him averaging a low amount of points, not even getting any rotation minutes, he's going to be the first guy out. I said it in our last video, I don't know if I'm going to trade Miles Bridges or not. He's just keep going down and down. 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in 20 minutes a game. It's not even like we're not giving him minutes. It's not even like we're not giving him playing time. He's just not showing up. He's not giving us anything really, other than being an okay backup small forward. So Derrick Rose and John Collins, that is an interesting. Derrick Rose averaging 14, but he is on a massive deal. He's on like close to a big contract right there, so we're not going to go after that. I like the Serge Ibaka and Corey Joseph, because you already know we got Jared Jack as our backup point guard, which I don't like. And okay, Enes Kanter is not a bad deal. Andre Iguodala, we are in need of a backup small forward. He is making $18 million a year. We get a 21st round pick. Okay, so it's going to come down to these 3 trades between Serge and Corey. Serge is averaging 11-7, but it's not like we need another big man, because we already got Zubox that we should be giving more minutes to. I think Iggy is the guy that we want, even though he's making tons of money. We could obviously trade him because he's obviously a big player. He's great on defense, and we get a 1st round pick out of it. So Miles Bridges is going over to the Golden State Warriors for Andre Iguodala. So that's a pretty big deal there, because Iggy's going to be coming off the bench, and Iggy's one of the best bench players and one of the best defensive players. And obviously he's going to give you that quality stat line each and every game. So if I look at this team right now, we probably have the best bench in the NBA. You're looking at Seth Curry, you're looking at Iggy, you're looking at Zubox and Farrell. The only thing I'd like to improve is probably that shooting guard, because these are the last trades we can make until the end of the season, because we're going to have to make some moves, because obviously we're not a playoff team quite yet, and we definitely want to make it this year. Bobby Portis, Patrick Beverly, okay, John Lure. What did we need again? We needed a shooting guard or a power forward. So first and foremost, we're going to go after a power forward. Gerald Henderson somehow has huge trade value. Okay, Allen Williams, 10-8. Bobby Portis is going to give you 9 and 7, but better 3-point shooting. Patrick Beverley, I like that. Tiago Splitter, Brennan Bass, Zach Randolph, 12 and 9, and we get a second-round pick. Okay, that's an interesting move. I think we have to go with that trade, but it's going to come down to either that, Bobby Portis, and I like this Zach Randolph trade. I think I'm going to go with Bobby Portis, though. He's just going to give you better shooting. He is on an expiring deal at the end of the season. So, Bobby Portis, welcome to the Dallas Mavericks. So, this is just going to get a bunch of role players. And then looking at Seth goes back to the 2. Yogi Ferrell goes back to the 1. There's not too many guys playing out of position. We got Iguodala. This team is looking nice. Dirk coming off the bench. And then Bobby Portis is going to start. Actually, yeah, he'll start because I like Zubac. We'll probably replace Zubac into the starting lineup sometime throughout the season if it's not the playoffs. If it's not at the end of the season, he's definitely going to get cracked the starting role because when you're putting up those kind of numbers, you have to be in the starting lineup. But looking at our bench, Curry at the 2, Iggy at the 3, Dirk at the 4, Zubac at the 5, and then Yogi Ferrell running it all. That could be a starting lineup in the NBA if I wanted to. So even if our starting 5 doesn't do that good, you still got a great bench support. So Dennis Smith, Avery Bradley, Robert Covington, Bobby Portis, who I like. Hopefully he can be the guy that can shoot the ball. And Dirk is shooting 34%, so, and Bobby Portis shooting around the same, 31%, close to it. So I think this is it. I think this is the team we're going to be running into the playoffs with and hopefully get a playoff spot. I'm probably going to be playing most of these games, so expect more gameplay videos. And because we're going to go all in. We're going to try to win an NBA championship, try to make it to the NBA playoffs, and do some work in the playoffs. But obviously, it's much tougher in the Western Conference. But we're going to go on a huge run, hopefully, in the second part of the season and just try to make it to the playoffs, try to make Dirk his final playoff appearance. So I think we like the trades. I think we did pretty good with these trades that we made, and hopefully they'll make us a playoff team by the end of the season. So if you guys did enjoy and you guys did like these trades, make sure to tell me in the comments section. If you guys do want to see more, make sure to tell me in the comments section. So don't forget that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.